Hello everyone and welcome back to Scrolls, where today we are going to do another Spot the Win challenge. This one was created by Van Bradford. It's called Spot the Win Van Bradford Edition. Very good. It's got 4 stars, which is fine. So hopefully we can give this a good go. So, we read. Spot the Win Van Bradford Edition. Your units are numerous, but weakened. Oh no. And are about to face doom. Is there a Doom Teller in this? Is that what it's called? The decay thing? Doom Teller, yes! Ha 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 ha! Very clever. One way or another. Oh. Comma. Is that a full stop? I don't know. Luckily, it is in your scrolls. It is in your scrolls. To prevent it and beat the traitors of the Empire in a turn of events. Very good. You are not supposed to sacrifice the scrolls, okay? The correct solution does not involve any RNG. Okay, so the correct solution does not involve any RNG. So it is also independent of the content of the scroll you can draw from Pother. Okay, so we've got a Pother. When we play Pother, it will be in such a way that it's not involving RNG. So that suggests it's only going to have one space to move to. The scroll we draw, we won't be playing again, which suggests we sacrifice it for resources, maybe? I'm trying to piece together the information we've got. There's a few clues here. I would address this directly if it were possible to control the order of scrolls in a deck, but since this isn't possible yet, we have to work around it. Okay. This Spot the Win is a reworked version of an earlier one I'd created, but apparently not tested enough, since it's allowed for a multitude of different solutions. I put in more hours than I like to admit, and I'm still worried this will suffer a similar fate. So Van Bradford Edition basically stands for there's no guarantee this actually works as intended. Okay, well, hopefully we'll get it to work as intended. At least I had other people test it as well this time around. Thanks WMBC, but you never know, it might be too complex for its own good. Oh, I hiccuped, excuse me. Just had some spag bol. So, hiccups are going to come up. Don't know how, but there you go. Here goes, good luck, have fun. Okay, so we can read that, we can ignore that, because that's always standard. You start with Royal Skirmisher with a Languid, 2 Arbalestiers, a Knight Sergeant with Nuru's Needle, Squire, Storm Knight, Sinmark Zealots with Resonant Sword. You sort of guess what's happening there. We're going to be sacrificing Sinmark Zealot to do 2 damage, and Resonant Sword pops onto something. Valorous Lord Knight, Royal Skirmisher with a Languid on it, Searing Shackles. The idol starts with health, 0, 2, 2, 2, 0. You start with 13 order resources. The opponent starts with Lord Darkling, Doom Teller, Anima Conduit, Varus Essence Eater, Ilmir Rot Eater, Honourable General, 2 Wings Warders, 3 Waking Stones. What's going on here? The opponent's idol starts with health 10, 7, 5, 10, 8. The opponent starts with 6 order resources. Okay. Let's see what's in the deck. So, always in deck. Right. 1 Roasted Beam Potion. 1 Pother, 1 Eternal Sword, 1 Decimation, 1 Purification, 1 Flip, 1 Resonant Sword. Doesn't matter what our opponent has. Let's do it. And see, as always, if we can do it. First try. Okay, so, first off, I always add up everything in my hand to find out if it equals 13, or the total we're given. So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. So I think I'm right. When we play Pother, we sacrifice the drawn card for resources. Let's draw a new hand. Oh. Okay, so. Oh my goodness me. This could be a hard one. That's what she said. Okay, so Valorous is obviously going to be the key here. Putting Resonant Sword on the correct unit is going to be important. We've got to determine where we Pother, what we flip, and what we Purification. I think the rest might just come naturally as we work things out. So, targets for Purification are this Royal Skirmisher, which has got Languid and Searing Shackles on it. So, if we want to move it and it survives, we have to play Purification on it. Knight Sergeant, if we want it to move, we can play Purification on it and it will be able to move. Probably be a good target for Roasting Beam Potion with the Squire, so that's probably looking favourable. Royal Skirmisher down here with a Languid can also purify that. Sinmark Zealot does have Resonant Sword on. It is attacking, so we need to choose a target for that. There's a Lord Darkling here. So if I want to take out this idol here, I'll have to move Darkling to either this lane or this lane. Because I can't have it dying on any of these. Okay. Right, so let's try and have a guess at what we can do here. Obviously we've got an Arbor on this lane. If we get this up to 10 attack, which I think is possible, we've got, how many spells have we got? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, that looks pretty... I'm 99% sure that this Arbor here is going to take out this idol on its own, just by me playing spells. So, it has to move closer to the Relorus, or Relorus moves closer to it. Either way. What other idols are vulnerable? This 7 health idol is... But I've also got to think about this Pother. I think this Pother might be the key to working this out. So, if I were to Pother anything on this lane, that would be stupid. Because we've already determined that we're going to be taking this out by getting this up to 10 health. I can't Pother anything on this lane. I can Pother the Wings Warder. Might be a bit too much effort though. If I Pother the Wings Warder, it can move up here. In which case the Arbalister won't be able to take it out. So I don't think that's the right thing to Pother. So we can't Pother anything on this lane. Pothering something on this lane is obviously stupid. So it's all up here. What would we Pother? Again, if I Pother anything on this lane, there's a chance that it could move down here and stop the 10 attack Arbalister going through. So I don't think we Pother anything on this lane. This is assuming we're not Pothering any of our own stuff. But we'll work that out in a second. So if I Pother the Waking Stones, that won't do much. So Sorcerer suggests Gloom Tellers for Pother target? Okay, so we're going with Gloom Teller. Can I then... Okay. Assuming we're Pothering this, the flip then comes into play. What do we flip and where do we flip it to? If I flip the Lord Darkling away, it would have to go here. Now I'm saying that because if we flip it here and Pother that, we're not exactly doing much because we're just placing the Gloom Table with a Darkling. Which does mean we can do damage to this idol, I guess, but we won't be able to take out this one as much. It's sort of just replacing itself with something else. It doesn't really add too much. If we move it down here, could change a few things. We do have this Skirmisher. Okay, so assume we flip this down here. Because if I flip the General and we try and take out this idol, that's obviously got more health. So flip the Darkling down here, Pother the Doom Teller. We've then got Awakening Stones to get through, which involves pinging it 3 times. I have got 3 units on this lane. If I Roasted Bean Potion this, I can get this to attack. However, I then have to purify this to move it, or purify this. So we can't get 3 units. Oh no, hang on. News Needle move a decrease by 1. So I can Roasted Bean Potion this and purify this and get them on to this lane. So that's an idea. Okay, or I could use the Sinmark Zealot to ping it. Well, because I'm going to need 4 hits, aren't I? Waking Stones. Yeah, I would need 4 hits, not 3. What am I on about? I've got a Decimation in hand which I could use. That would kill the Squire, which I guess isn't important. Okay, let's decide where we're going to put the Resonant Sword. If I do flip this down here, I'm going to need a lot of attack to take out this idol. If I'm going to take out this one. It could be taking out this one here. So it could be these 3 I'm trying to take out. Rosa Beam Potion this up. Move that up. Would that be too much trouble? If I were to purify this, I can easily get that up to, that would be 4 attacks straight away, wouldn't it? So Darkening down there, that's on 4, takes out this and this. Arbalisteer then just needs 16 attack to take out that idol. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spells, which is 10, plus 1 ping from Varelorus. And maybe Resonant Sword here as well. That could get it up to 16. So I think the idols we're going for are this bottom idol here, this top one, and this middle one. So I'm going to... This could go bad. We're going to go Resonant Sword on this Arbalisteer. Hooray! Okay. What do we do now? Got to judge where this Resonant Sword is going to go. If I put it on... I could move it up, you see, and... No, that wouldn't work. There's no RNG involved. I can determine where it's going to go. If we're going with this flip play, we know we can easily get this up to 4 attack by purifying it. So we don't need a Resonant Sword on here. We don't need the Resonant Sword on here because we can get that up to 10 attack quite easily. So I think Resonant Sword goes on this Arbalisteer. In which case we need to move these units out of the way. So I think that moves there. So if we do the purification now, so that's now up to 4. Okay. Right. Let's pause there to judge what's going to happen. So we can move the Arbalisteer left now. The Skirmisher can come down. Hang on, do I need any more damage? I'm gonna play 1, 2, 3, 4 spells. So that's 8. Plus Resonant Sword, so that'll be 18 damage. I only need 16, so I don't think we need Varelorus anymore down here, according to maths. So that means we can move Varelorus up. Okay, if we move Varelorus up, we could then use it to buff units up here. Use Roasted Beam Potion, maybe move this. We can't move the Skirmisher. Skirmisher's dead now because I haven't got a purification. So the Squire? Or was it the Knight Sergeant? Okay, let's move all of us up. Let's just get off. If I Roasted Beam Potion Varelorus, not Varelorus, but Knight Sergeant, it will still get the buff from Varelorus. We can then move this out of the way. I think Decimation will be played on this top lane. Obviously, so we need to get a unit up to 8 attack. Because we ping this, that brings it down to 2. Decimation brings it down to 1. Popper brings that down, so we need 2 units. Because this is dead. And we can roasted bean potion to get 2 to attack. So we need 2 to be on 8. Squire, I think, is the key to working out this puzzle because it's currently in the way. If I roasted bean potion this, moved it there, so it got the buff. Okay, sorry, frame rate issue there. And then I try to get it on this lane again. The Storm Knights would still be at the back, and it wouldn't be getting buffed, so that will still be 4 damage. So we need to get this to go and attack first. No, attack last, sorry. So we need the Storm Knight to attack for Waking Stones first. The only way to do that would be to get it on the front lane. Because if we go with that there, how won't we work? The Squire will just be away. So I think it's not this we roasted bean potion. I think we roasted bean potion for Squire, move that to the right to kill it. Then we can move Storm Knight to the front, then move Squire back, and then it'll be getting buffed from all these things. Also, when we decimation, it won't die. Oh no, I could decimation and kill it, couldn't I? Why wouldn't that work? Oh no, I can't move this without... I can't move it and then roasted bean potion. Because it's got Nua's Needle on it. So it definitely can't be this. So it has to be this. So that moves down. Okay. Oh, this is tricky. I like it. Okay, so that's now down there. Let's now... We've sort of solved this puzzle down here. So if I just do this, so that moves there. That moves here. We can then ping the Waking Stones. Resonant Sword moves on to the Arbalestier. Does it? Yes, a few. I thought it didn't happen then. Okay. We can then kill the Skirmisher. Yeah, it's going to happen. Okay. And move Storm Knight right twice. If I then flip Darkling to the bottom, the Squire gets buffed. Up to 3. 4, 5, 6. That's not enough, is it? I think I might mess this up. Yeah, that's Decimation. Or do Pother first. That's Decimation first. Just so I don't get confused. Then we pother the Gloomteller. Draw Purification. Now, we're not allowed to use that scroll again, according to the rules, so we sacrifice that for resources. Now we've got Eternal Sword and Roasted Bean Potion. We're going to Roasted Bean Potion this, and then Eternal Sword it. That moves up there. Yes? Have we done it? Let's see. 10, I think we have. Die. Top idol down. Arbalestier attacks. That one's down. Takes out those two. We don't lose an idol. That pings through there. Deals 8 damage to the bottom idol. Oh yes, how long did that take? 15 minutes. Oh, heck. Okay. Wasn't the quickest solution ever, but we got it first try, so pat on the back. But well done to him, the guy, Van someone. I'm sorry, I forgot your name. VanBradford for creating that. That was very, very good. Oh, I forgot to rate it. Sorry. I forgot to rate it. But I thought that was a very good challenge. Very well worked out. There might be another solution. I don't know. With the Knight, but I don't think there was. What was my thinking? Because the Nua's Needle. So I think that was good. But yeah, another challenge down. So do more. I like these. Thanks for watching, everyone. I shall see you next time. Goodbye.